paradise won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice.
And welcome back, guys.
So, like I was saying at the end last time, a lot of people complain in Final Fantasy 13 that there's no real shops for you to go in because everything is done through online shopping. This is the game that pioneered that.
Yep.
So, as you will see see down at the bottom, there's shops. So as you talk to different people and complete missions and such, you're going to get flyers from shops asking you to, visit their online presence or whatever. They'll be like, here's the phone number so you can get delivery. And it's instant delivery. But here we go. We're all set for our first mission.
I'll be joining you as well.
Oh,
That's right, the lizard
Professor
follows.
Lizard will be following us. It's the lizard people. Director Lizard people. He's behind it all. Shinra wasn't actually evil. He was just pulling the strings.
Unattainable.
And he's kind of a jerk.
He is kind
What's
of a
your
jerk.
dream? To be a hero. Excellent. Unattainable dreams are the best.
Yeah, but I love that that's Zach's motivation.
Oh,
is
absolutely.
To be a hero. It's like you're joining a private military company and your dream is to be a hero.
Yep.
All right, so
That's right, they have gun axes.
They do. Because why have a gun and an axe when you can have a single gun axe? Yeah, but this is also kind of has the issue that Final Fantasy VII did. There's really no point in ever going to a shop.
Yeah.
Ever. Items drop so often, and
There are a couple items that you can only get from the shops.
I think the Phoenix Down is one of them.
I think
But
you
that's
can
like-
mug them off of people. That's one of the things you have to do with the secret boss. You have to mug 99 Phoenix Downs off of her.
Right. Do you know about dumb apples?
How can you make first if you don't know what the hell a dumb apple
I mean,
is?
seriously, I know what a dumb apple is. So, Zach unfortunately doesn't know what a dumb apple is.
One other thing you may see me doing is there are parts where I will hug a wall like that. It's because combat in this game is proximity based, like this, and if you skirt the edges, a lot of the times you can avoid combat.
Yeah, so, and just due to the nature of the way the leveling in the game works, there's, like, no real point in grinding XP. You will be at the level that the game decides you're at, and that's it.
Yep.
So,
The official name is
and I think the game's code is designed such that
because of that. The
you will, if you're under level for a place, it will pity you and give you levels like more consistently.
Yes. The game knows what level you should be based on the area you're in and the experience you've earned. So the chances of actually leveling up increase if you're not where you need to be.
And decrease if you're beyond where you need to be.
Yes.
So it's a binaural white tree.
It was rumored that those apples.
So I love the rumor story here. It's fantastic. It's like, oh yes, it's rumored that this thing happened, but
because the wealthy man's son.
I stole apples from everyone's tree, except the ones that were rumored to be the best, because I was friends with the guy, so I wasn't going to steal his apples.
Honor can be quite a burden.
yeah, I do love Angeal though.
Angeal is awesome.
He's pretty awesome.
Angeal is probably my favorite character in this game.
Yeah. So as you've probably noticed at this point, both Angeal and Zach have the telltale blue eyes of a soldier program.
Yes.
They have been infused.
Mako infusion.
Yeah, Mako infusion. So they both have it. They've both been infused with Mako, which unfortunately means that they can shoot lightning and they're kind of jerks. Oh wait, wrong Mako.
Yeah, wrong Mako.
No, you have a male. Yeah, you're gonna see this happening a lot because Chris hates and I can't blame him having that icon open.
Notifications are the devil.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the way the notifications work is it just sits there and it won't... If you get a new mail when you have a new mail unread, you might not even notice.
Exactly.
So you got to clear them out. It's also where extra missions and
set off
items and
All
materia
kinds of stuff comes in from the mail.
So that is going to be a menu we're going to be seeing.
Right. I'll set the bomb inside the fortress. You'll charge the front gate. And
Yeah, Zach is like a friggin' puppy.
He really is.
I love Zach. He is so innocent and like, I'm gonna be a hero. Wait, we're committing mass genocide?
It's okay, they're bad guys. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, if they're bad, then that means I can be the hero and save the people from them. It's like,
think it's
Zach,
sort of a waste?
Zach, buddy,
you
Sit down.
about where,
Sit down,
Ted,
buddy.
and Russ. And that's a real waste.
Yeah, Angeal doesn't use his sword
Yeah.
because it might hurt his sword.
Yes.
Pretty.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's that much of a badass that he doesn't need his sword to kick people's asses.
Right.
He has it in case someone has an especially difficult ass, but he don't need it most of the time.
Yep. So that physics-defining flip there, brought to you by a Mako infusion. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah,
There are certain points in the game where your slots will have a higher chance of actually coming up with positive effects for you.
right, because the game has decided that it's one of those, we're changing up the circumstances of different missions, so the slots will be more active in this one. And as you can see, each slot position is actually linked to one of our stats. So the first position is linked to our hit points, the second position is linked to our magic points, and the third is to our ability points.
You've actually got it backwards. First is AP, second
Is it?
is
Oh, right,
MP,
yeah.
and third is hit points.
Right, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. Whatever. So they're all linked. Well, it depends on if you go left or right. Either way.
Yeah, true.
I was following the colored lines and being like, okay, the first one's this and that. And then I know on the stream that you guys will be able to see the full thing, but on our TV,
On our TV, it
for whatever
cuts the
reason,
edge off.
yeah, it cuts like Power Surge. Ooh, what's this one?
Rush Assault. I think this is a punchy one.
Prove your honor to me.
Oh yeah, prove your honor by beating the crap out of your people.
Boom, boom, pow. Kick, kick, kick. Bam.
Yeah, so all the limit breaks in this game are pretty damn awesome.
I think my favorite one, though, is Tonberry. That's
Well,
one that we probably will not unlock at any point because you have to do a butt ton of side missions
Well,
and
yeah,
it's a pain in the ass.
that's one of the summons. Like, isn't Tonberry one of the summons?
The summons are just extra slots on the DMW.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then you have to do certain things to activate them. Like they don't. Normally, the only stuff on the DMW are the 7 to 9 characters that Zach, main characters that Zach meets throughout his journey. But the summons also show up on there, and there's a number like Ifrit and Ifrit, Shiva, and Odin all show up because they're the classic ones. I forget what version. I don't know if they call him Ramu or the Thunder one this time around.
I don't remember.
Is he
offhand.
Ramu in Final Fantasy VII or is he whatever? Because they change it.
They do.
Anyway, there is a Thunder one. But yeah, that's.
Yeah, the Tonberry summon basically involves a Tonberry showing it up, brandishing its knife at you, running at you, and then tripping, and the knife flies right past your head and hits the enemy for crap tons of damage.
Oh, the
It's
Chocobo is another
hilarious.
one that's on there.
Yes.
So the Chocobo. Yeah, and Zach does a dance with the Chocobo. Or is it,
Yes, he
Yes.
dances with the Chocobo.
Dances with the Chocobo. There is a Moogle summon effort. So Zach interacts with all of the summons in some way. But they're amusing. And yes, we are going to get called. Yeah, so there, as you see, the missions, we do get ranked on them.
The stars up there are groups of enemies that I need to kill. Every group of enemies I kill gets me another star. The more stars I get, the better my evaluation at the end of the mission.
Right, but there's no way you can actually fail these things.
Nah, the only way to fail is to not get to the end.
Yeah, is to die. So, which just probably isn't going to happen with Chris in control.
No, I don't die very often in
Yeah,
this game
he
anymore.
might die on a boss or two, but that'll largely be because be for reasons as, I forgot what the hell I'm supposed to do on this, or what
Or
is
this boss is especially dickish tonight.
or this boss is, you don't get to win against me because fuck you. Which is the case on certain bosses. Oh well. Yay, combat mode. Yeah, Chris, for now, magic spells aren't really that useful on generic enemies. Later on, they become insanely
very.
better than your main attack.
When they actually can hit more than one target at a time, they
But that
become
requires
really nice.
leveling them up and synthesizing new ones. So.
Yep. And don't get me wrong, I will absolutely be using other abilities later on. I know there's a thing I need to do. I just don't remember what it is.
We're just, yeah. Run around, Zach, run.
The camera is a hassle.
So this still suffers from the PSP's problem of only having one analog stick. So even though we're playing it on the Vita, and we have 2 analog sticks, we can't actually.
Oh, I guess I just
Yeah, you just
run
have to
down.
run away.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they go, oh, where'd it go? So we've got 2 analog sticks. We can't.
That's right. That's showing me that I can rotate the walls, and then I can rotate them later on.
Right. We can't actually do any of the camera changes with it. Like the second stick just isn't mapped to anything.
Yep.
Certain PSP games, when they ported them over, ended up getting a stick mapped to them, but that is not the case here. Because this never got an official port.
Yeah. Yeah, what treachery! How dare he use our own rotating walls against us?
As I said in the other, or in the previous episode, where it was like, oh yeah, because of how they do their licensing terms. Oh, we're making a phone call.
Yep. Hey, you know
Hey,
that
bud.
thing you just did? Keep doing it because there's more
Hi,
enemies there.
this is Professor Lizard, and I wanted to let you know that Fortress you're assaulting has enemies in it, so you should look around for the enemies.
Hey, look, more enemies. Oh, by the way, there's rotating walls with enemies behind them. I know, I just saw it. Oh, cool.
Well, it's a
keep
good
doing
thing
that.
You know that. Break is when you're at full, right?
Break is when you're over full. Because if you look, I'm at 89
yeah.
out of 87 MP and 98 out of 95.
That's right, because
AP.
certain things will give you
Modulating
bonus.
phases here normally give you some amount of
Hey,
recovery.
look, it's someone that we don't know yet. Woo.
Yep.
Oh well.
One other thing you may have noticed is that I'm no longer spinning my sword over my head when I finish a combat. It's because I'm below max hit points.
Yep. Which Chris could instantly fix by
Using a consumable, which isn't a thing that happens.
Did they not give you cure this time around?
Oh, they did give me cure. I forgot about that entirely.
Look, and you can also dodge magic spells.
Yes. Some of them are easier to dodge than others, but you can dodge magic.
Yep. I think it's you have to get to the other
Yes.
side.
A lot of them are only activated from one side.
There he is. Yeah, so that's the other thing about this game is there's a lot of forced combat, and all the combat isn't forced perspective, but
Ow.
magic hurts. Ooh, we obtained an ether. You're never gonna see Chris use that. One thing that you probably, if you've watched our Space Marine video, Chris doesn't use consumables because he might need them later, and by that I mean he might need them
There's
after
a bigger
the final
mechanical crab.
after-
I will need them later.
Yeah, after the final boss has been punched to death, he might need it. So. Right, and so now you need to go and find the.
I'll find it.
You can either charge down and take a lot of damage, or you
Oh,
can.
there's a chest over here I
It
missed.
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't open before. Or you can go and find the.
The alternate way is just one of the rotating walls.
Yep. He punched you
He
like
did.
a bitch.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, that's right. Out of combat materia usage is a thing in this game.
Yep.
Open, and there were enemies.
Le gasp.
Uh-oh.
More enemies.
Seeing enemies?
Activating combat mode.
And
Killing
enemies.
Seeing enemies, killing enemies.
That's one thing I tend to do a lot as well. Anytime I get free,
Well, yeah, if you get
free
free
MP,
stuff, might
I
as well use
absolutely
it.
make sure I use my cure spells.
Oh, you can go through there now. They died.
I don't want to go through there though.
Oh,
I want
right,
to go
it's this
through
one.
here. I hear voices.
A party.
Oh, that's right. This is one of those bits where I come through and
A party of soldiers.
he gives a speech while I murder his schmucks in the background. Huh?
And then you fight him.
Yup. Oh no, he runs
No,
away.
that's right.
Like a chicken.
Retreating is part of a military strategy. All right. So I think we'll finish up this mission next time, folks, because it's getting to be about that time. Oh, but wait. You still
3
get
dog things.
one glorious combat.
Activating combat mode.
Because, yeah. why-
Yep.
Oh no.
It's really nice that you can interrupt spell casts.
Yeah. Well, the downside of that is they can too. But-
Yes, absolutely.
All right. We got 1 star left to get, and a phone call.
Yep.
But we're gonna take this call, folks. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't change it down. I feel so